St. Xaviers School has passed through a long 50 years of journey, successfully following the Jesuit ideal of total development of the human person. The dedicated service of the entire staff has made St. Xaviers what it is today and made it stand at par with all the other St. Xaviers schools in India. The history of St. Xaviers School Sahibganj dates back to 1953, when the idea of opening an English medium was nurtured by Reverend Father A. Savona. Father Savona, the then Jesuit superior in Malta, paid a visit to his Maltese confreres in India. A property at Purani Sahibganj known as Neel Kothi was purchased. There were 3 bungalows on the property. The largest of the 3 bungalows was used for the school. The first academic year began on 21st January 1957 with only 7 children, 2 girls and 5 boys, of whom 1 was placed in the infants class, 5 in preparatory 2 and 1 in class 1. The first year ended with over 70 children on the school rolls. By the second year, the bungalow was not enough to accommodate the increasing number of children, so on 10th February 1958, the foundations for the school hall were laid. In the month of May 1958, Father John Cicluna took over as the second principal of the school. Under his watch, on 11th October 1958, the new hall was inaugurated and the second school concert was staged. On 3rd December of the same year, the first sports meet was held at the Railway Institute ground in the town. The municipality accorded the Jesuits permission to start a new school building. In 1959, the construction work on the present main school building was started. By 1962, the classrooms were shifted to the new premises. Students from St. Xaviers went to other schools in Bihar as the school waited for its affiliation. In 1969, St. Xaviers School Sahibganj was affiliated to the Council for the Indian School Certificate Board. St. Xaviers School welcomes students from various cities such as Kolkata and Patna. These students stayed in the school hostel from 1960 to 1996. St. Ignatius Hostel, which was opened in January 1970, still houses the tribal boys of remote areas who attend the school. In 1972, to accommodate the ever-increasing number of children, Father E. Stellini, the principal, felt the need to build a primary section for the school. In order to raise funds, a school concert was held at Kolkata in March 1972. In 1974, Mrs. A. Munshi laid the foundation stone of the primary section. In the month of March 1976, the school started Class 11 to prepare the students of Class 12 examination in March 1978. The classes 11 and 12 opened with 2 streams, Science and Commerce. However, after the Class 12 examination in 1981, plus 2 sections had to be closed down due to small number of students. But again, it was reopened within a few years to meet the increasing demands of the people of the locality and is running successfully with the 2 streams of Science and Commerce. In 1982, during the tenure of Father Anthony Gatt, the school had its Silver Jubilee celebrations. Mother Teresa of Kolkata was here in St. Xaviers for the inauguration of the Jubilee. On this auspicious occasion, Mother Teresa prayed for the school and fed the poor children of the locality on the school premises. Bishop Telesphore Topo of Dumka, now Cardinal Archbishop of Ranchi, blessed the Silver Jubilee Hall on 5th September 1982. Under the supervision of Father Verghese Palli, More buildings were constructed in order to accommodate the 3,000 students and 100 staff that St. Xaviers now has. While the school takes pride in the academic excellence, it also puts emphasis on the co-curricular activities to achieve the goal of total development of the students. These activities encourage originality and initiative. They provide students with an opportunity to experience the ideals of duty, cooperation, and responsibility. Some of the co-curricular activities that are conducted in the school throughout the year are classical and folk dance, singing and music competition, art and craft, essay writing, elocution and extempore, debate, quiz and painting. The annual prize distribution, school concert, sports day, inter-house basketball, football and cricket matches are the regular events in the school in which students take an active part. The students of the school have been divided into 4 houses: Brito, Loyola, Campion and Cosca, represented by the colors yellow, blue, green and red. There is a captain and a vice captain for each house to guide it. Each house is motivated to take part in various activities to gather points. At the end of the academic year, the house that has scored the highest number of points is given the school shield. This is another way of encouraging the students to develop in themselves a cooperative spirit, sportsmanship, manliness, fair play, and other qualities of character needed by future leaders.
So that's the start of basic manifestation. Area
On 17 June 1975, the outdoor dispensary in the school campus was inaugurated for the daily benefit of sick people from the locality. Mother Philippa was in charge of it for many years. Then Sister Lourdes, Sister Theresina, Sister Catherine, Sister Pushpa, and now Sister Kripa Maria. Once a week, a doctor comes to attend to the patients. The Hindi medium school was opened on 8 April 2002 with 386 students. Father Michael Mintz, the first headmaster of the school, still continues as the head of students, and the school, under his able guidance, is running successfully. In 2006, the first batch of 53 students appeared for public exams and all of them passed in the first division. The Hindi medium has its class hours between 6 am and 10 am, while the English medium between 10:30 and 4:30 pm. On the 4th April 2003, Father Oscar Scarry Memorial Hostel for Hindi medium tribal boys was inaugurated with 86 boys. Today, the strength has increased to 450. The boys' hostel is located inside the campus, while the Hindi medium girls' hostel is located just outside the school campus.
Make it alright.
Yes, if you laugh loud, laugh loud. Speak loud, speak loud. Don't murmur. Who else was there? Genetics. Genetics. Software. Good. So how come a lot of you think the software is not a money-making business? Is it because you don't know, or is it because you are not, it's a risk area like some of you said? How many of you are interested in taking up an IT career? Only one, and somebody said talk things about. So I'm going to talk more on these areas. I'm going to talk about self-made business. Okay? Okay. And
Neha Kashyap.
Neha. Neha, you are from Sahibganj itself?
Yeah.
Right. In which class are you now?
11.
You are in class 11. You have science or?
Yeah, science stream.
My name is Abhishek Tiwari.
Abhishek Tiwari. Okay. Tiwari, you are the school captain, right?
Yeah.
And Neha,
School chair.
which means it's.
Girls representative.
How long have you been studying in the school, Kashyap?
From class 4 onwards.
Okay.
12 years. From KG2 onwards.
Okay. So what's your name?
Apurva Roy.
Okay. And what's yours?
Adrija Srivastava.
You?
Rishikesh Ranjan.
Rishikesh Ranjan. And you're all from Sahibganj?
Yeah.
In which class are you in?
Class 9B.
And you?
Plus 9B.
9A.
9A. So you are from class 9, all three of you.
Yeah.
You have an examination today, right? So, Apurva, how long have you been studying in the school?
I've been studying here at least for 11 years. I'm here from KG1.
Okay. Right, and you?
Me too from class KG1 and 11 years I spent.
This is my 10th year from KG2.
KG2. I see you're wearing a badge. What does it say? Campion House GR. Okay, what does GR stand for?
Girls representative.
So you are the Campion House Girls Representative. And Apurva, do you hold any position in the school?
Yeah, I'm the school vice captain as well as Campion House captain.
Oh God, that's a big post. And what about you?
He is school vice captain.
Oh, there are two school vice captains and there is one girls representative. So you're talking to the representatives of school. So I'm just curious to know one thing. What is your experience now that you are coming at the fag end of your school life? So what are your feelings now? What do you feel about the school in general? Atul,
I
start
really
with you.
feel bad because I have to leave my sweet school after class 10.
Okay.
I'll really miss it after it, I think. After I leave the school. And I think whenever in future I shall get time, I shall surely come back and pay a visit to it and help the school as by every possible means.
Okay. And Apurva, what would you like to do in future? What are your future plans? Do you have something concrete?
Nothing so concrete, but I'm thinking I'll try to crack IIT after
Alright.
plus 2.
Okay. And then what subject would you love to choose? Mechanical, civil, electrical?
I would like to choose mechanical.
Any special reasons for that?
No, nothing special.
Okay. And Ms. Srivastava, what about you? We had a Ms. Srivastava in class as a teacher also. So what about your plans?
I have thought to do IIM, management.
Alright.
Because about the school, regarding about the school, I think that we were always finding an opportunity that we should have a holiday here and we'll enjoy the days. But now when we are going to leave the school, I think I'm just feeling that moment. Then when that day of dissolving will come of class 10, then I'll just burst into cry because I'll miss all my friends, my teachers who have taught me so much things too, and because of them, I owe all of them, all of my whatever I will be doing in my future. I owe everything to them because of them I'll be reaching to that great heights.
Okay. And Rishikesh, what are your future plans?
My future plan will be trying engineering.
Okay. And what subject? Mechanical like Apurva or some
Yeah,
other subject?
mechanical.
So you two have decided to have mechanical together?
Yes.
Together you have
Not
planned
separately.
Okay. Separately.
Yeah, she used to teach me in class 1, Miss Prabha,
Okay.
whom you had been talking just now. No, the things she taught me was really good. She taught me something for my life. The way her approach to us,
Okay.
it was very touching. She always encouraged us to do something good. She inculcated in us a feeling of patriotism. She
Okay.
used to tell us we should live for our country.
Okay.
Which I greatly liked that thought.
I believe she's also into cultural functions and all. She teaches you dancing and classical dancing, Bharatanatyam and Kathak.
Yeah, she teaches.
So were you ever part of that cultural functions?
Now because I used to take part in English dramas.
Okay, so what roles did you play in the dramas?
Once I played a role of a bishop,
Okay,
and then a character of Caston.
okay.
Then this year I had been an interpreter in the play Julius Caesar.
Sir Manas Mukherjee.
Yeah.
Actually, from when he started teaching us maths, from then I started liking maths very much. And I was
So he actually
a very
inspired
weak
you
student.
to love the subject, mathematics,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
He is very dedicated to his students. Matlab, he teaches. Everyone thinks that he is very strict. In his class, no one can talk a single word.
Okay.
Only we have to concentrate in our studies.
Okay.
But when I left that class, then I felt that he is such a good teacher. That he is the teacher who is so concentrated.
For me, Sir Paulus, he taught me in class 1.
Mm-hmm.
He taught us like in a friendly manner, which I liked very much. He never treated any student as the odd one, everyone equally.
Okay.
And this was the best policy. But in class 8, I met Sir Arul. His ideology and Sir Paulus' ideology matches.
Okay.
And now it is so very difficult to find out who is Sir Paulus.
I think it's AK Sekar.
Mr. A.K. sir. Why?
Because he has been cooperative since class 7. He was teaching us maths, algebra.
Okay.
Then since then onwards, he's till 11th he's teaching us. So means I feel in him very much he's cooperative, and in every step, like moreover teacher is as friend.
Class 11 Sir Ashish Chakravarti,
Okay.
because his positive attitudes towards the students particularly, that, and I feel that when I became the school captain, most of the time we have to spend it outside the classes. So other activities of the schools, like on annual concert, we have teachers day, other functions, and whenever I come to the class, he used to come and sit just beside me and say, see, I have taught these fellows these things and you must copy these things and other things, because you are losing it by going outside.
So what should be the qualities of a good teacher?
You must be treating all the students equally, never discarding. Like,
So not making discrimination between one student and the other student.
He should have no discrimination about the students, about their study, and he should not say that you are very bad in study. So he should not ignore them. He should also.
So his attitude should be more positive, and he should keep on encouraging you. And Apurva?
For me, the teacher should be of a mixed mentality of strictness and love. Soft heart should be exposed by his actions. I had gone for inter-Jesuit elocution competition for representing my school. Then it was held in Durgapur, St. Xaviers Durgapur. Then I secured gold medal, first position.
My lessons were special, I think, in this school.
So all the moments were equally happy.
Yeah.
Right. No special happiness there. So every single moment was a moment of happiness. That's great. And you?
many moments are happy, but not happiest. As like the recent one was the appointment as a
School vice captain. That was a happy moment.
In class 8, maths exam was there, and that means it was, the question was just 4 questions were there, and it was objective. So and the questions means it was just out of syllabus, means out of book, from not from the book or anything, from our prescribed book. Then the students, we thought that we shall surely be failed. Then when the result came, then I was passed. Only 3 or 4 students were passed. So that was the happiest moment.
When I got the captaincy in this school, but the last we are on the verge of this school to lead this school. And secondly, recently we had the annual concert. So my parents were there, and my parents were very proud that I am speaking in front of this large public, and they were so happy that I could not tell you.
So
that
their
when I
happiness
went
made you more happy, right?
more
That's so
happiest.
nice. How would you like to come and help your school when you grow up?
I think children seldom forget their parents,
Okay.
but this school has been like our parents and has been nurturing in us all the good qualities, all the good manners, and that is what we have reached till here. And we have you both examples, burning examples
There are
that
many others.
you are spending your precious moments here coming to school. Same, I will also come here, and I will surely motivate the students.
I would contribute to the infrastructure of the school. Like for example, the labs. Provide better equipments there, and then make it a better place, more better place.
It's the school which has given everything. Means we have developed like education, which is the main means,
Yeah.
and it has given us the talent, or just we can if we can become anything in our life, it's just to a school.
Then parent support is the most important. That is, yes, kept me here to study, and it is now our effort to study and give response to our parents that what he has given to us, just to repent it, means to repay it,
Okay.
and getting this school, a best school in this area, means district level or more about that, we can say that it's important. Getting all educations, then discipline, then most important thing we get in this school, that is to create patience among us.
What is the present strength of the school? How many students are there in
We
English
have
medium?
almost 2,700
We have 2,700 present students.
students.
And how many teachers?
Teachers will be around 75.
And other members of staff?
The non-teaching staff, and including the what we call sweepers, technical people, many work, whatever we call. All these we have another 20,
Okay.
13. That's including the night watchman, everybody. Okay.
And you have a Hindi section also, Father?
Hindi section started 2001.
So what is the total strength of the Hindi
We have
section?
around 1,600 students.
Okay. And the number of teachers for the Hindi section?
28. 28.
Do the same staff members share the Hindi section also? You have
They
separate
are
staff?
completely separate.
Okay. And how many non-teaching staff members?
There they don't have only 3 a few.
So for the next few years, what are your long-term and short-term planning for the school? What is the vision?
Only, of course, my immediate thing is to improve little more infrastructural facilities, like one is a library, lab, also the system of functioning in our own stage, all these things, some small items. The immediate is infrastructural facilities for both for students as well as for staff as well as to public, which is as part of that only the PTA building has come in, parents waiting hall,
Association hall.
waiting hall, yeah, that and so on. That is my immediate within a year or two to do something in that line. The long term will be one is with regard to the SOXA that I build up as long as at least before I leave to build up into a good functioning level that is in the outer within the school and bring back certain glory to the school in terms of academic excellence, in terms of behavioral changes, in terms of also working standard in our school. But this I look at it also in a different way. I look not in terms of policeman attitude, but more in the positive attitude. So I am not in that sense of disciplinarian from that point. Like people like Suman themselves will know, when I was prefect, I was known as Dariwala Mutual. I was a little more disciplinarian in that sense of beating up, backing up somebody or chasing out. But now my approach is different. When I look at how I travel a lot, seen other fathers from whom I have learned a lot, even students like you people I have seen and learned a lot. And that gives me a little different approach to see everyone as a God's child. So there is something good. So how to bring that one goodness from that person, that takes me a little extra time. But I am optimistic about that.
Father, you have the day section from around what time?
From 10:30 to 4:30.
And the morning section starts, that's the Hindi medium starts in the morning.
Start 6:15 to 10:15.
Now, earlier there were about 1,000 odd students throughout the school. Now, if you add up these two departments, Hindi and the English, it will be around 4,000 plus. Now, with the same, virtually the same kind of infrastructure, isn't it a strain on the existing infrastructure? I mean, 4,000 instead of 1,000.
Yeah.
So how are
There
you
is a
coping
tremendous-
that?
There is a change. Infrastructure also, like you see, the buildings have come up, junior, the staff, the libraries. We used to have only one small room. Now the whole what we call the dining hall is entire is being used as a, and the lab used to be what we call today classrooms used to be only that within that the storeroom plus the lab. Now we have got the big lab. And that way I think we are much better than many of what I have visited schools. But the way of presenting, we need to do still a lot. And that I am seeing it and which we are planning ahead.
So there's one more thing that we would like to know, because many ex-students keep on asking us, how would you like the ex-students to come and be a part of the growth and development of their alma mater?
Yeah, I have basically three ideas that comes immediately to my mind. One, that is if they could take up or in some way they can help us endowment on Father Stellini Memorial Inter-School Elocution Contest or any other such contest that takes
Debates,
place in the
recitations,
schools,
etc.
which can be sponsored by them. Second can be some kind of referential materials to the library, can be always updating things, can be taken up by some of all the alumni students who are wherever they are, they could help us. And the third is how to help fund raising in terms of welfare activities for both our staff members as well as for our students. That is immediate, like this in my plan, and that can be, if they can help in some way the students, will be a great help and service to our school. That is my approach. So that sense means the boys, let them come, feel at home, feel that something that has loved you, nurtured you. So also you have the responsibility and duty to love back. It is not as a compulsion, but because good is good. That's all. So the Xavier has done good to you, so you also have a sense of doing good for the sake of good. Not because of compulsion, not because this father or that father or this principal, that principal. That should not be. Because it has loved you, you have the duty to love you.
Father, since we are not in touch with the school regularly, many of us are not in touch with the school regularly, so they would love to know what has been the latest achievement, something spectacular that our students have, younger brothers and sisters have done. Could you just highlight a few of these spectacular moments?
Yeah, I remember the days when I was as a prefect and I used to keep in touch one thing, and I see the same pattern. Of course, when we are small, we were able to look at each other, know each other, so therefore we think that is better today. No, we have built up on the rich tradition which the fathers have done wonders, and the old students, which I am always grateful and I always boast about it. Today things have done, the students are equally competing outside the world, even today, the present generation. In terms of discipline, there is a tremendous discipline still existing. Because of all one finger is less, we cannot say the all discipline is bad. There are instances of indisciplinary things, but that is as a part of the system.
It's more of an exception.
Exception, and also system existing outside also. It is not, because those days we were not having anything outside. That is what I see it, that perspective. And second, what I see is there is a tremendous lot of talents, which is in spite of the big crowd.
Father, what about the results now? Which we don't know much about it. Could you please tell us?
The results are also, they are doing well.
In the plus 2 and the plus 10 examinations.
Only in the 10th level they are doing very well, and they are excellent. In fact, we can compare with the big level. But when it plus 2, we are not up to the mark. And it is I consider it is like a child. We have few years only, like science section is now last 3 years, it is a third batch I think. Commerce section is
so in the all India ranking, does the ICSE students do they come in the ranking?
Students, we are almost to can take 13th level, 12th level like that.
Father, what message do you have for the students who will be watching this website, the present and the ex-students, and all the teachers also?
I always say what you are the pillars of the school, as we call it, are pillars of your own and others. So what St. Xaviers always considered is serio et constante. That is the motto of St. Xaviers, seriously and constantly. So whatever you have learned, take it seriously and do it constantly, and be persistent to yourself and also doing good for others. And I want that, particularly the value of helping others, let that grow in many more of Xaverians, so that we build a better world for others and also for yourself. In turn, also keep loving the school which loves you and still we welcome you always.
So, on behalf of everybody, whoever they are in any part of the country or the globe, we thank you and give our regards and respects to you and all our respected teachers and St. Xaviers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How do you think the ex-students could be more specifically involved in the process of helping the school? Okay. Why Manush?
Because I think from when he started to
I
teach
say
me
Manush
maths,
because he was a slightly junior to us, that's why, otherwise I would have said Mr. Mukherjee.
Apurva Roy. Rishikesh Ranjan.
Okay.
Huh?
Actually, we will be ragging them in a while.
We are being ragged.
Okay.
Although Miss is there, assume that she is not there.
That's okay, I'm going. My students are there, so be free because they are always after talking. So, okay, Apurva, Adrija, and Rishikesh, come on. Okay. Good luck.
Okay, let's start again. What's your name again? Okay, so you're the school vice captain, and so all of you are Campion House, is it?
No, he is in Loyola House.
He's in Loyola House.
No one from Koska, right?
Awesome. Okay, I used to be from Campion House, and he used to be from Koska. I think Koska House people are not doing well nowadays for some
You
reason.
have plotted something
School
yesterday.
captains belongs to Bosca House.
Ah,
Oh.
that's
As well
it.
as school GR.
That's why you didn't let him come, right? Good. I like it. Campion House people are good.
He's taking his examinations.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So.